So Oppo Enco A2 Pro priced at 2,999, launched back in 2022, or Realme Buds Air 6 priced at 3,299, launched just a month back in 2024. If your budget is around 3,000 rupees, so these can be some of the best possible options you will find in the market. But the difficult part is which one to go for between the two. So I'll make the thing slightly more easy for you, and let's straight away start with the key differences. So back in 2022, active noise cancellation was there, but it didn't had any sort of defined value. But in 2024, the Realme Buds Air 6 have 50 dB of active noise cancellation, which can be broken down into mild, moderate, and maximum. And also there is a smart mode to switch seamlessly between all of them. Back in 2022, Air 2 Pro had Bluetooth 5.2, while in Realme Buds Air 6 in 2024 have Bluetooth 5.3. Realme Oppo Enco Air 2 Pro have IP54 dust and water resistance, while it's IP55 dust and water resistance on the Realme Buds Air 6, very much comparable. When it comes to latency, it's 94 milliseconds on the Air 2 Pro, while 55 milliseconds on the Realme Buds Air 6. Definitely not acceptable on the Air 2 Pro. When it comes to battery backup, it's 7 hours on a single earbud on a single charge and 28 hours along with the case, while on the Buds Air 6 it's 10 hours on a single earbud on a single charge and 40 hours along with the case. So definitely better battery backup on the Realme Buds Air 6. Okay, now when it comes to connectivity, back in 2022, Google Fast Pair was something new. So Oppo Enco Air 2 Pro don't have any Google Fast Pair, while Realme Buds Air 6 have Google Fast Pair support. Also, both of these have the same 12.4 millimeter drivers. Oppo says it's 12.4 millimeter titanium coated driver, while Realme says it's 12.4 millimeter titanium driver, but I just feel both of them it's titanium coated driver. Also, back in 2022, there was no LDAC or LHDC support on any of the buds, but now Realme Buds Air 6 have LHDC high-res certification. So these are something, or you can say these are some of the key differences, and things may look really very overwhelming and you may be leaning towards the Realme Buds Air 6, but let me talk about the practical perspective now. So on a day-to-day use, everything starts with connectivity. So Oppo Enco Air 2 Pro doesn't have any sort of Google Fast Pair, while Buds Air 6 have a Google Fast Pair support. I don't feel any sort of major differences or any issues when it comes to day-to-day usage. Both of these connect very fast and very reliably with my phone, but it's just sometimes when I notice that my Realme Buds Air 6 connects just way too fast as compared to Air 2 Pro, only sometimes, but not something very major. Also, if you're someone who is a minimalist who like to have your things very neat, clean, very tidy, you are very much concerned about the aesthetics, so definitely you're not going to like the glossy finish on the Air 2 Pro. Also, in the last 2 years, the surface of these buds have got scratched up. That's very normal, but the bad part is the lid. This particular portion has got yellow and the bottom portion still remains gray, so definitely I'm not liking the finish on this one. On the other hand, the matte finish on the Realme Buds Air 6 catches up less scratches, and I'm pretty much sure it's going to remain like this even for the next coming years. Also, the 94 milliseconds of latency on the Air 2 Pro doesn't really create that much of a problem if you're watching videos on Netflix or any sort of like a movie based content. But yeah, when it comes to gaming, that 94 milliseconds of latency definitely begins to show up. So first of all, I would not recommend any wireless earbud for competitive gaming, but even for casual gaming, I would say this is better as compared to this one. So 55 milliseconds of latency on this one as compared to 94 milliseconds on this one. When it comes to battery backup, I have just felt on a day-to-day use that I don't have to charge these very frequently. On the other hand, the battery backup on the Air 2 Pro drops more often as compared to this one. Definitely 28 hours along with the case and 40 hours along with the buds, so it feels more convenient using the Realme Buds Air 6 as compared to Air 2 Pro. Also, the Realme Buds Air 6 are LHDC certified. A lot of people think that having LHDC or LDAC certification guarantee a better sound, but that's definitely not the case. It's just like these buds are fulfilling certain parameters to get that certification, but it doesn't always mean that they are going to perform better as compared to any non-high-res certified product. Now, with all that being said, all that theoretical and practical overview, the last and the most important thing is the audio quality. So first of all, Oppo was very transparent with the Air 2 Pro. They clearly mentioned that they haven't used any sort of bass oriented technology with the Air 2 Pro. On the other hand, the Realme complete and says that these buds are bass oriented and their drivers are tuned more towards the bass. So first of all, when it comes to bass department, you will hear a lot of buzzing, a lot of humming, a lot of boom with the Realme Buds Air 6. Don't know if you will like it or not, but definitely it feels really pleasing to hear the Realme Buds Air 6. On the other hand, the Air 2 Pro doesn't have that boom and all that humming going on, but the drivers are really powerful also on these, and they give you a lot of thump and a lot of punch. So you have to decide you like the thump, the punch, or you like the boom. Also, when it comes to the mid frequencies, or I mean to say the vocals, so when you're watching movies, male and female voices on both of these sounds really very good, very realistic. But when it comes to the high frequency region, you will hear a lot more separation on the Air 2 Pro as compared to Buds 6. So if you're someone who is particularly buying this for music, so you will love all that sort of instrument separation, sounds coming from different directions, all that stereo, slightly more as compared to the Realme Buds Air 6. So anyway, these were my like thoughts on both of these products. I would say if this is something you can choose, like any one of them, you're not going to hate or like, but it's just that when it comes to the comparison perspective, and I have both of them, I like the bass tuning on the Realme Buds Air 6, and I like the clarity on the Oppo Enco Air 2 Pro. When it comes to the mic, both of these perform very much like almost the same. I never had any issue or any person complaining that he is not getting my voice properly. So anyway, these were my thoughts on both of these. I hope it gave some clarity to you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and follow me for more tips. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.